Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, whenever you are. We are here to free your mind. Good morning. I'm here joined with Inti Campo.
Hello, people.
I hope you like the glasses.
Glasses are freaking amazing.
And yeah, actually Bitcoin Morpheus here, and we're gonna have like a exciting show for you. The Federal Reserve is gonna come, right? Uncle, what's his name? Jesus, now I forgot. Jerome Powell. He's coming with a lot of money in his Christmas bag to deliver to every one of you kids out there. So this is going to be an exciting show, and it's going to be really good for Bitcoin. Also, we're going to be talking about the Kucoin hack, and also how many crypto people out there, right? I'd like to know that, because let's see what is the potential of growth of people coming into the crypto universe after in the next year or so, when we see Bitcoin take off to the moon. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. Also, we're going to be talking about Bitcoin, what's going on with Bitcoin, doing our normal TA for the day, and also a TA on Ethereum. So if you're all interested in that, before we get to that, Inti's got a few words to say.
Yes. As always, people, it's worth to remind you that this video is for entertainment purposes only, and this is not financial advice. Please do your own research before putting any of your hard-earned money on the matrix. I mean, in the market.
Alrighty. So let's head over to our charts for today. Let me just bring the charts up. Oh, wait a second here. Maybe I should switch screens, right? Yeah, that's right. I should switch screens. There you go. All right, so we closed the previous week with a hammer candle, right? I really thought this hammer candle. I really think this hammer candle. It could have been green. It would have been green. If it was green, it would have been nicer. But that's all right. You know what? It's a hammer candle. It's a hammer candle. What do you think, Inti?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think this is a hammer candle?
It gets really close to it. I think you can count it as one.
Yeah, I think so, and that's a positive sign, right? Don't you think? That's a green positive sign. And we did bounce off the EMA here, the 21 EMA, and it's still up in the air. But I'm cautiously bullish. I think we could say that we can be a little bit happier if Bitcoin breaks above the 11,100 level and stays above that over the next little while. So let's go over to the daily and see what the daily says here. Zooming in, we're at let's see here. We are above the 13 EMA, which is positive. I mean, we've been above the 13 EMA for the last 4 days now. We've broken down, but always closing above it, so that's a positive sign right there. I'm a little concerned about the SAR, the Lucid SAR. So I'm little squeamish to say, hey, you should go all in and take a big buy here, because I think we might see some sort of Darth Maul candle to break this SAR before we go higher. I'm used to seeing that normally, and so I kind of expect that. But you know what? Let's see here. There's not a lot of dots here, so maybe, just maybe, this time it might not do that. Maybe. Let's just see. Alrighty, let's go down to a shorter time frame and see what we can see. We can see, oh, look at that. The Bollinger Band squeezed on the 4 hour, and we're popping upwards. So good direction. We got like good volume. Not the greatest at all. Little concerned here, because if we don't move this 4 hour candle heavily to the upside, we're going to create a divergence to the bearish divergence. So let's not do that. Let's push this thing all the way up to 11,000 at least to recheck the 11,000. That should be enough. Well, depending on how much force it does. Ooh, yeah, it's gonna have to go. It's gonna have to go above the 11,000 in order for it to really push the RSI and the MACD into positive territory, or do it slowly. right? Go higher slowly, slowly. Every close has to be green, 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 before we can actually say, okay, yes, we're taking off, right? But if this bearish diversion plays out, yeah, we're gonna probably head back down and test these lows here, basically. All right, let's head over to. Let me head over to Ethereum. Ethereum, well, I'm liking what I see here on Ethereum. It has stayed above this important trend line. Tried to fail, tried to break down, but it was like, yeah, buyers are like, yeah, no, I'm buying this, and they bought the snot out of Ethereum so that it could stay above this trend line, and you could see that we're now above the 13 EMA on the daily and looking to go higher. Going down to the shorter time frame, maybe we'll see something more. On the 4 hour, not a lot, not a whole lot. I was expecting it to come back down to the 341. We're not really pushing that hard, and so you can see this thing probably rolling over. This dab was probably invalid. We're really in the overbought territory, and I expect us to have some sort of one last push. Probably get into these. Maybe get into the point of control and then roll over, or get close to it and then roll over. But who knows? Maybe if we stay in this point of control, we could actually push up to the overvalue before we actually roll over. So that would be a good thing. So because once we get to the point of control, you know what they say, it's 80% probability that we're going to go from, if we enter the value, we're going to try to test overvalue. If we come from undervalued into the point of control, we're going to test, there's an 80% chance we're going to test overvalued. So that would be very positive for Ethereum. Okay. With that said, I want to go over to the dominance on Bitcoin. We have like a W. You know what? I've been telling people for the longest while, winter is coming. Well, winter is here for your what's it called, altcoins. Sorry, no, I don't have some good news for you. Right, I mentioned that here in our group. Where was it? It was quite a while ago, I guess. Yeah, this is what Bitcoin's doing to the alts, man. Just beating them down. See ya. Wouldn't want to be you, right? And yeah, I said this quite a while ago. Winter is coming, and winter is finally here for the alt season. So if you want to get this information, right, don't forget to subscribe to Pandora's Wallet, right? You can subscribe even just to try it out for 1 month, right? And make sure it's something for you, right? Or if you feel that, you know what, 1 month is not good enough, to go for 3 months, right? And of course, right, if you are like, okay, yeah, I know that I could get some good deals from Davinci with his little old lady strategy, and I want to keep a track of his little old lady strategy method to see how it's doing. You could always purchase the 1 year subscription with Pandora's Wallet, and you will get Pandora's Wallet as well. Alrighty, don't forget, this is at the end of the month, right? You won't, if you purchase Pandora's Wallet, you will receive 10% of that back to you sometime in, I think, November. This is when we're planning a date for that, and we'll be giving you 10% of your purchase price in a DJ15 token. So I'm going to be purchasing that sometime soon. Okay. Alrighty, let's head over to the news of today. Before we do that, I want to talk about Carolina's tweets. Yeah, she sees. I see a future where 1 penny equals 1 Satoshi. Yes, that's $1 million per Bitcoin. I think it's a foregone conclusion because no one expects such a system could ever exist, and that's true about Bitcoin, man. I mean, it's great to be in this this universe, this reality of the real. Welcome to the land of the real, the real money. It is great to be here because this money cannot be cheated. You can't get cheated with the printing press, right? And it's your money, and you control it, and it'll always go up in value, and that's a beautiful thing. Oh, don't tell me there's an error here. Let's see here. What can I do? Come on. What the hell? Okay, well, I wanted to show you guys some more tweets on hers, right? She's got a few other viral tweets that you should check out, but looks like there's some problems with Twitter. Okay, also she writes, a blog here on Davinci Codes, so check that blog out. Give her a like, right? There's some comments, right? She would really appreciate that as well. All right, so let's go on to another news item of the week. Kucoin getting hacked for what's it called? $150 million in Bitcoin. And yeah, notice a key thing there. Bitfinex freezes 33 million of stolen funds. You know why? Because those are Tether, and Tether is centralized, right? So remember, centralized coins. And then also I heard about Ocean Coin also freezing their account. So remember the difference between a centralized currency and a decentralized currency. A centralized currency, they can freeze your money. So that means if the government wants to control you, right, they could just cut you off. But Bitcoin, that's not possible. So keep that in mind when you're using centralized currencies. They're probably not going to freeze you per se, unless it's the world, unless it's it's taken over, like that particular currency is taken over. But that's why you want to stay away. Try to stay away and point people in the direction of decentralized currencies so they can avoid that. But in the reality, it's better if it's actually done to them so that they can feel the pain and learn not to do it again. Right? So, yeah, it's all right because as long as we have both centralized and decentralized currencies, that's the future. That people will eventually gravitate to the decentralized currencies. So, how many people are in the Bitcoin universe? How many people buy cryptocurrencies? How many people own Bitcoin? I'm not sure. But the Cambridge University's third crypto study recorded 101 million people in the cryptocurrency universe. That's quite a lot. That's quite a lot of people. I thought it was a lot less, honestly. I thought it was maybe 25 to 50 million, right? But hey, 100 million, not bad. But if we just move, that's what was 0.15% of the whole population. No, it's 1.5% of the whole population. So if we move that up, that decimal place up by a factor of 10 to a billion people in cryptocurrency, you can pretty much imagine where Bitcoin would go. The moon would just be a stopping point, basically. Mars is probably the next mission, right? If we get to 1 billion users in Bitcoin. Yeah, alrighty. So, on to the main news of today, right? We have Jerome Powell. He's doing a little bit of a dance for you. I can't get I never get tired of that video. Never. Oh man. So yeah, you might say, well, it's not the Fed who's giving the money. It's the government, the federal government that's giving the money. Well, the federal government has no money. Just so you know, right? It's the Federal Reserve that's got the money, and they have to print that money. So these guys go into debt. This scary woman, right? looks like an evil witch, right? Somebody who should not be alive but is, and they're maintaining her on life support. I don't know why, and I don't know why she keeps getting voted in, but actually I do know why. Actually, if you watch the Rules for Rulers, it explains it all. But and so yeah, they're gonna do a 2.4 million stimulus package proposed by the U.S. and a second. This is a second direct payment to Americans, right? So, yeah, right. I wonder if they give it out to the what's it called, the illegal aliens, right? They probably do, and I wonder if I could get some of that. I should have applied for the PPP loan. I know that all the other cryptocurrency people did. But I was just, you know what? I'm just too scared of the United States. I don't want them on my back for anything. I don't want to take anything from them because they're just too dangerous of a government to mess with. So I'm not interested at all, at all. So yeah, I think this is the beginning of the next wave of money that's going to come into Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, as well with the stock market once this thing gets passed. And obviously, the Federal Reserve's got to print this money because they're going to just go into debt, and nobody's going to want to buy their debt instruments. So the only person to buy it is, well, the Federal Reserve. So that's what we're seeing in the next little while. So we're going to have an October. Alrighty, guys. Okay, so anyways, thank you guys for watching this stream on my backup channel. Soon we're going to be moving these videos to my main channel. And I will still be doing videos on my backup channel every once in a while as well. So please subscribe to my backup channel if you're not already subscribed. And also subscribe to my channel, right? Like and subscribe this video as well. Thank you very much. All right, so let's get on to today's question and answers.
Question and answers. So today we have only a few, but I'm sure people will start asking right away.
Yes.
So we have some altcoin requests. The first one is from Crypto Gold from Twitch. And says, be so kind and check STMX coin, please. Many thanks.
STMX coin. Okay, so I hope you're subscribed, right, to get this STMX coin. So if you're not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. What was that guy's name?
Crypto Gold.
Crypto Gold. Please hit the subscribe, please. STMX, right? That's a new one. I don't think I've ever seen that one before. And yet I have some. Okay. Alrighty. Let's go to Autoski. Yeah, well, that's not much going to happen here. So let's go to 4 hour. Honestly, yeah, this thing is at its bottom. Could it go lower? Probably, because of I think the dominance here. You can see the dominance is backing off, but this is just this is normal, right? You know, breakout trade. Well, yeah, it's breaking out. I'm gonna buy, and no, right? So finally, this thing does finally take off, and then you can see that we could go as high as minimum 65%, but as high as close to 70%. In this move, so that's going to be brutal for all altcoins, and I'm not going to be surprised, honestly, because I think Bitcoin is geared to take off over the next little while into Christmas, probably into the Christmas season, especially since you got the stimulating Bitcoin. All right, so not much here. If you want to purchase. If you want to nibble here, go right ahead. Be my guest. You're not buying the highs, so that's always good. You might want to wait to see if this thing breaks during the rise of the Bitcoin dominance in the next little while. So that's what I think that you should do. Okay, hopefully I did switch screens. Yes, I did. Alrighty, next question.
Okay, this is an off-topic question from Julio Yu and says, Can Davinci's background be a green screen of Scrooge McDuck's money bin?
Yeah. Maybe I'll do that one time. Because we'll extend this green screen over here and then do the Scrooge McDuck money bin in the back. That's a good one. All right, the next question.
Okay, this one is from Sour Spicy Vermeil Selly. Oh my god, the name. And says, what's your USA presidential election prediction? And how it will affect the crypto market? It looks like Trump will win, so the stock market should pump.
Good, yeah. It's true, right? So if Trump wins, right, the stock market will do well. And Trump loses, right? The stock market will start to tank, right? At first, but unfortunately, right, things will happen a little probably in the opposite. First, it'll dump, and then they'll pump again. They'll just go all crazy and stuff like that. Especially since they're not sure where, what's going to happen, right? But overall, the stock market will be pumping hard into his candidacy, his next 4 years. So, look for that. But if Biden wins, you might see actually a short-term burst, right? But then that falls flat on its face and it's heading straight down because there's only more taxes coming, and that's just going to destroy businesses, and so that's what the market will be preparing for, and it's not going to be good, not going to be good at all. But that will be great for Bitcoin, right? Because everybody will be flooding into hard assets as the businesses get totally wrecked in the United States. So that's my prediction. I don't know. I don't care who wins, right? For me, it's just the choice between a rapist and a murderer, and as your babysitter, and I don't know which one you'd rather take. All right, next question.
All right, so I really like this one. It was from Sir Toasty Brokamoto, and says, wars have started over land, oil, and gold. What will be the war over Bitcoin look like?
The war over Bitcoin. What would be the war over Bitcoin look like because we've usually war over gold, land, and gold, and spices and other things as well. It should. I don't think we'll have a war over gold over Bitcoin really, because here's the thing: a lot of the Bitcoin can be just permanently lost if you do go into war. Because think about it: if that person dies. And you blow up.
He has the words.
He has the keys. They're gone. They're gone. Period. Right. So, you can't really have a solid war. Should governments decide, hey, you know what? I want that guy's bitcoins over there. Right. Yeah. Good luck with that. It's not gonna happen. I think we're gonna have less wars and less problems in the future because governments can't print money to go to war anymore. And so once they can't do that, they must directly bill you for any kind of war. So imagine if every American got the bill for the Iraq war beforehand. Okay, so we're going to need $28,000 from each and every one of y'all for this war. How would that go over? What do you think? How would that go over if the government said, I need $28,000 to go to war to Iraq?
I cannot show my hand on the video because you are going to get demonetized, but I think that people will know what to say.
They'd give them the finger.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. They're going to say, go take a hike.
Yeah, exactly. So
if you have a problem with me, I have a gun in my house too.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, there's no chance that we're going to have wars once the government has to actually take money directly from you. Not going to happen. All right, next question.
Okay, so this one is from Tom B, and it's a really simple question, but it's always good to remember it. And says, how much should I invest in Bitcoin to have financial freedom into 5 or to 10 years?
Well, I think if you just do 10% of what you have, if you don't overdo it, that's fine, right? I mean, if you go like 10% of all your investable assets into Bitcoin, you'll be fine. You'll be doing very, very well. Now, for the rest of us who love Bitcoin, I'm more than 10%. I'm like, right now in crypto, approximately a third, right? Not really that high, of course, only because I have it invested in other areas as well. So I'm not 90%, but I was 90% at one point. Back in 2017, 2018, I was well over 90%. And yeah, I was comfortable there because I know Bitcoin is not going anywhere and it's going to be the future. And so I'm comfortable holding a large number of Bitcoins. So you could be different, but that's how I feel because I know going forward, this is the future. Even if you say, "Well, you know what, Bitcoin is so slow and this and that," and yeah, okay. Same with TCP/IP. Yet, it's running the whole internet and it's running it very, very fine. Protocols are different from physical items, right? Protocols are just means of communications, and they can be upgraded and enhanced over time. So it's it's proven over time and time again. Comparing a protocol to an airplane or car is not good. Not a good idea. Because it's just something. It's the way we communicate the bitcoins across to each other. So that can be upgraded and could be made faster and made better. And so that's what I see going down the line. We're going to definitely see Bitcoin getting better and better over time. It's not there yet, but it's going to get there. It's going to get there. All right, next question.
All right, next question. We have a tier request from Census 2000 and says, "Theta is mooning. Can you check it out, please?"
Theta is money?
It's mooning.
Mooning, yes. Yes, I know. I checked it out last night when I did a video for my Pandora's Wallet subscribers. It was quite impressive. I was quite impressed by this. And I see that this thing could do something crazy. Right? What I was saying last night is that, show me a new high and I'll show you a buy. This is something that traders would be interested in. I wouldn't suggest that you should be buying here. That's just a madness, of course. But if you've already got some, I'm looking to see this thing go all the way up to like almost 20 sats before it actually turns around. This thing is ready to go, ready to rock, and it's gonna go. It's gonna go. It's one of those things that just gonna fly. Now, I could always do the opposite, right? I could always be wrong, right? I could be wrong on this, and it could fall right back down, all the way back down to earth, right? So that's why you should not be buying here. Unless you know what you're doing, you should not be buying up here, right? Because that's a one-way ticket to Rec City. So do not be buying up here. And if I catch any of you guys that's watching my videos buying up here, right, looking to and they're not a professional trader, I'm gonna I'm gonna warm up my hands, and I'm gonna go.
I remember when I was learning the little lady with your videos, it says that if you buy above the 61.8, I'm going to smack the black out of you.
Exactly.
And if you're white, I'm going to smack the black in you. So yeah, don't buy up market.
Exactly.
It's a suicide.
Exactly.
Okay, so another tier request from Eddie Smalls, and he asks, "Can you check out Band?"
Band, yes, I think I can do that. I wonder what band is it a big band or a small band?
I don't know. Let's check it out. Is it Rolling Stones or? It was.
Whoa! Wow! I made a lot of money on this one. Look at that.
My God.
Double.
Wow.
Oh wow! Damn.
One floor left to the bear house.
Exactly. Wow. Just unbelievable. This thing just went crazy. All right, well, but you know what? It's coming back down to earth. It's already, you can see it's already bounced off to 61.8. Mountain Man, damn you! You always make money. And there's a cheeky W there, but I don't think this is going to work out for it. Maybe not.
The only thing I see is a big M.
I know exactly. This big M here is not good. Right, I see a little cheeky W, but it's not quite good. I wouldn't want to buy that if I were you. So I think we have like a ski slope happening here. We're going to see this thing ski slope all the way down, probably to the 88.6 before it actually starts to turn around. So yeah, the band is over, is not playing anymore. So I would wait for. It's okay if you buy. Honestly, it's all right if you guys buy between here and you nibble a little bit. At least you're not buying way up here. But I would suggest you wait below the 78.6 before you start really getting interested in this. So really, the area that you should be buying in for just to be on the safe side. So it should be down here, which is at the 34,000 or 34,500 sats, basically. And you'll see probably a better profit margin when this thing finally goes parabolic once again in the next blow off Bitcoin top. So I'm looking forward to that. Alrighty, next question.
Talking about parabolic stuff. I remember that less than 2 weeks ago, one particular token blew off and everyone was losing their minds. And this Sagar has asked for it. He says, "Can we check out Uni, please?"
All right, Uniswap. Let's do that. Let's do a unicorn. A unicorn. No, it's not every day you see a unicorn. Well, there's not much to say here.
Ouch. When was the big sell-off?
There's not much to say. This thing is going sideways. Probably going to have, it looks like ready to test the bottom of the range here. Probably going to be ranging for quite some time before it decides something to do. Maybe even break down. But if it breaks down, I'm telling you, if this thing breaks down below the $2.80 here, you can say goodbye. You could say, see the same thing happening in Bitcoin. You could say goodbye to this thing if it breaks down below the 2,500 sats level, 2,500, 2,600 sats level. That's it. Adios, muchachos. Yeah. So hopefully, I don't know, the buyers come in on this, because if not, it's not going to be good. It's going to get ugly. Going to get ugly real fast.
Would you buy something they gave for free?
What?
Would you buy something they gave for free?
Yeah, exactly. That's the problem with this, right? Do you really want to buy stuff that's just been given away for free? But it might still work out because a lot of people are interested in the governance and supporting Uniswap, so people might be interested in buying it. I know. Oh, excuse me. Oh, damn. I know quite a few people are loading up on Uniswap, so don't be surprised if this thing does a turn and goes straight up instead. But I don't think for this year it's not going to happen. I think we're going to see some dire consequences of the giveaway. All right, let's do 2 more questions and then we'll head over to Twitch.
Okay. So let's see. Oh, there's a lot of Altcoin requests here. Okay, let's pick this one. From Mitchell Todd, and this person asked, "Can you please look at SXP?"
SXP. You guys are naming all the coins I did last night.
Oh, then I'm going to get another one.
SX, it's fine. It's fine. I did them already last night, but nobody was there to watch it, so So SXP bounced off the 88.6. Well, no, I wouldn't say nobody was there. I just said that my Pandora's Wallet subscribers watched it last night. And what I was saying here is that this is we can see this thing go sideways for quite some time. The 88.6 looks like it's going to be the bottom here, and we could see this thing go sideways. There's a lot of power here, but it looks like it's going to roll over, retest the bottoms, and then we're just going to be up and down like a horse draws for quite some time on SSP before it goes parabolic. So far, from what I could tell here, from the limited data that it has, basically. Right? Things could change, of course, because this thing needs more time to cook. All right, one more question, and we'll call it the Twitch time.
Okay. Okay. This is from Tony VNL from Twitch, and is what is your take on the role of U.S. elections for the Bitcoin price?
Well, didn't we already do that? Something similar like that. So,
oh my god.
So we should go.
Yeah.
Go with something else.
Sorry about that. It could be an icon request, or maybe. Yeah. Fractal 80 from Twitch also asked for what charting tool you recommend for Pandora's Wallet.
What charting tool? I use both. I use, of course, both Coinergy and what's it called? TradingView is what I use for both. But mostly I use TradingView for Bitcoin and Ethereum. I used altcoins. I use Coinergy for altcoins because it's been around a lot more, and and also I could do a lot more with Coinergy than I can with TradingView. Like, for example, I could even initiate trades as well from the Coinergy, so that's why I like it. And then it also keeps track of my portfolio, my separate portfolios as well. So there's a lot of different features about Coinergy that I really like, so that's why I use it. It's not perfect. It has a lot of bugs, but overall it's good enough for me to use. And look at that. I've got, I got a lifetime offer on Coinergy. So, yeah, early adopter lifetime thing. So, yeah, I love Coinergy, and that's where I'm going to stay. Alrighty. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for hitting the like and the subscribe button. I really appreciate all of you guys watching the show. There's only 600, but I love every one of you guys for coming out this morning and watching the show. If we could get this video up to 1,000 likes, I'd really appreciate it. So please hit the like button on this video. And if you want to continue watching the show, you can watch on Twitch as well. So thanks a lot. Cheers, people.
Bye.